I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So welcome back to the page, fam. Hi, I'm Lita and I read cards. Okay, so we're finally caught up to the right date. Today is the 5th. It's my father's birthday. Happy birthday, Bubba. I love you. All right. Today's reading will be I will not worry about blank in order to blank. All right. Now let me get myself back on the stand. All right. So when we start off with I will not worry about, we're going to use the dark mirror cards. Okay. And in order to, we're going to use the Housewives Tarot. Am I going to use the chocolate bars? Nope. I think I'm just going to go on and lay out the groups really quick. Okay. Group 1 will not worry about. Group 2 will not worry about. Group 3 will not worry about. And group 4 will not worry about. Oh, guys, I'm just going to do this real quick because it's only 2 cards. All right. And this is in order to for group 1. In order to for group 2, in order to for group 3, and in order to for group 4. All right, now let's do this so you guys can see your choices. This is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3, and this is group 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have your time now to make your choice, and let me go on and do my spiel. God, guys. I scratched open a little bite and I'm bleeding. Okay. I want to thank everyone that subscribed to the channel just thus far. You guys are the GOATs, right? If you find yourself watching this video and you have subscribed to the channel as of yet, I ask the same question every video. Why the fuck not? It's free, it's fun, and we're getting facts, okay? I think I'm going to leave this like this so you guys can see as I'm reading. All right. So hopefully you've made your choice. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. And I'm going to stack 4, 3, and 2 together. I'm going to put them on the side. And we're going to move right on into group number 1. See, I gave 1 a sturdy ring this time. I normally only give 3 a sturdy ring. Okay, so let's start off with I will not worry about bang in order to bang. Both of these have to do with loss. We have fated to suffer, and then we have 5 of Pentacles. Okay, it's like, okay, so this is what the cards are saying. Group 1, you should not worry about bad things that happened to you that didn't have anything to do with you. Okay, it's like some bad things happen, and they're supposed to happen. Okay, and I hate to say that, but a lot of character is gained by how we get past, hard times. People always say, a person's character when you see them, when they're really going through something, that's their true character. It's not their personality, but it shows you what they're made of, okay? So what you need to be able to get past, all right? What you need to not worry about is something else bad going to happen to you, right? Is this your life? Are you fated to always constantly suffer? Okay, because if you do, you're going to keep having losses. This is in order to avoid more losses, okay? Even though you've had losses that didn't have anything to do with you, it doesn't mean that you have to continue having them, okay? But if you constantly tell yourself that, oh, you've always had bad luck, and maybe you have always had bad luck, because I'm not saying that you haven't. I have definitely had periods of time where it's just been one bad thing right after the next, right after the next. I've watched it happen to people as well, okay? But I've also noticed that those that focus on it as if like that's all that's coming to them is bad shit, that's what continues to come to them. Those that believe that this is just a part of development, this is just a part of the life, they're able to avoid future catastrophes. A lot of times you go through catastrophes actually on a small or mid scale. And we tend to think it's on this huge scale because we've never been through it. And a lot of times you're being put through that so that you can prevent the next accident from happening or the next bad thing that's even worse. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, and that's going to be your message today, group 1. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that message. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad, and let's move right on into group number 2. All right, so group number 2. I'm going to drink too. All right. I will not worry about. We have obsession. In order to 3 of Wands. Now, I'm going to tell you. I don't know what you all are obsessing over, group 2, okay? But whatever it is, it's actually keeping you from being able to move forward. We have a 3 and we have another 3, okay? 3s have to do with things coming together. Things moving forward. Well, basically things coming together and things moving forward is what 3s are all about. Well, you have, except for the 3 of Swords, which is things coming together, but things coming together in a way that there's an extra person that shouldn't be there, or an extra thing, and it causes problems, right? We have the 3 of Wands, which usually has to do with broadening your horizons or waiting for payment to come back to you after broadening your horizons. We have the 3 of Pentacles, which has to do with coming together on a project to make it the best project that it can be. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is about friends coming together, okay, to enjoy a good time, some sort of celebration, okay? So what this card is actually saying to you is you will not worry about the things that you worry about, okay? You know already that you're constantly worrying about something. I don't know exactly what you're worrying about, but I feel like it may be just a lot of things. I also feel like for some of you, you're worried about your image because she has a circle in her hand. It looks similar to a mirror. This is a mirroring deck. So maybe some of you are worried about your visual image, your visual appearance, okay? And you're going to stop. You're going to stop worrying about that so that you can actually clean up your act, so that you can actually move forward. Okay, because it's time and you have the tools to move forward and do something better for yourself. Okay, the 3 of Wands leads to the 4 of Wands, which is actually a solid relationship, a get together, a family celebration, something like that. Okay, so you need to get past these obsessive qualities that you have so that you can really move forward and enjoy more passionate things in your life. Okay. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that reading, group 2. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And we're going to move right on into group number 3. I don't know. Every time I hit 3, I want to do more, but I didn't know if I showed y'all the bell. Isn't it cute? All right. You will not worry about being alone in the world, okay, in order to, and then we have the Hierophant, okay. This is an easy message. I should be able to spit it out quickly and we can move right on in. There comes a time in life where you have to realize that you being alone is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? The times that you spend alone are often meant for self-development. It's a time for you to sit back and look at your actions, look where you came from, figure out where you want to go. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you are in an alone period right now. You're feeling some type of way. Well, actually, we all are spending a lot of alone time together, unless you're one of the many people that doesn't believe in the pandemic, and you may just be out and about doing whatever you want. And I'm not here to judge anybody. That's not what I'm doing today, okay? But what I am saying is most of us are spending a lot of time alone. And there are a lot of us that ended relationships during the pandemic, and maybe you're alone, and maybe you're wondering when are you going to find someone new. And it's hard because you can't get out to meet anyone new, and you may be really worried about it. You may be really obsessing about it at this time. But the cards are saying, do not worry about this so that you can perfect yourself. The Hierophant is in total control. They have all the information needed, right, to keep everything in order, to keep the rules working the way they should. Does that make sense? The Hierophant does actually lay down rules, guidelines, dogma, things like that, okay? But the point is that you shouldn't be worried about being alone in the world, because right now what you're doing is perfecting yourself, okay? You are working out all the kinks. You are figuring out what's okay for you and what isn't okay for you. What you want to do and what you don't want to do, where you want to go and where you don't want to go, who can be there with you and who can't be there with you. You see what I'm saying? This is a time for you to fine tune. This is a program. They're tuning in the program. Okay. So this is a time for you to fine tune yourself and figure out exactly what you want. Okay. And to get it exactly the way you want it. All right. Also, for some of you, you're spending some time alone working on yourself so that you can soon move into a solid marriage. Okay. It's just one of those things where you needed some time to yourself to work on yourself before you can move into a serious relationship. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 3. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move into our final group, which is group number 4. Okay. So you will stop worrying about bride in a cage in order to justice. All right. Group 4. I've recently been getting a lot of divorce readings. So somebody is actively watching this video or these videos that is needing to separate themselves from a spouse. Okay. This bird in the cage card has to do with someone that's actually dying. If you take a good look, although she's getting this new wedding dress and she's so worried about being married, she's actually dying. Like the relationship has her caged in and she's not allowed to breathe. And it's like she wants to keep up an image. She wants to look good. She wants to have the marriage. She wants to be able to say that she has that. But the marriage does not suit her. Okay. So what you need to stop worrying about is the image that comes along with you being married. Okay. Whatever you think people are going to think if you leave. I don't know, but it has absolutely everything to do with you being married or partnered with someone. It could even be business wise. You could be linked up or partnered with someone, and you may be thinking that you can't move forward in business if you're not linked up to this person. Either way it goes, marriage or business, the goddamn connection is killing you. It's draining you. You need to stop worrying about it in order to separate yourself. Justice is a divorce card. And as you can see here, she is actually whooping this little badass. Okay. It's time for you to step up and serve justice. All right. Whoever that is sucking the life out of you, they need to know that they're wrong. They need a damn spanking. It's time. It's time. And you need to separate yourself. Okay. So the cards are saying they need you to let go of this connection that you think is so pretty just because of the image. Okay. Just because of the image. Just because of the ties. For some of you, it could be family ties. Maybe you think if you leave your partner, it's going to make the family fall apart. Apparently, the family's going to fall apart anyways, if it's going to fall apart because of that, okay? And I'm only saying that because the cards are saying it's time to divorce. It's time to separate yourself. So, like I said before, whether it's marriage or business, you need to stop worrying about this image, worrying about what's going to happen when you're on your own, because at least you'll be alive, because you're dying in this situation, all right? And separate yourself, okay? Legally, this is a legal separation card. Okay. So for those of you that aren't married, maybe you're living with somebody, or maybe y'all have a bank account together, or anything that you may have legally together, it's time to cut the ties. It is time to cut the ties. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this reading group 4. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And that's going to conclude today's readings. Ooh, I got 3 of them done. Yes, they were all short, but at least I got them done. All right. And hopefully I will be back with tomorrow's reading. If I'm not, you know, you'll see me in the next 2 to 3 days. And I will try to catch up with those if I don't come up with something else I'd rather do instead of these. But I actually like these. I like doing them for myself. And I thought, you know, last year I thought it would be nice to do these for the channel. And I'm just getting around to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.